Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. What should I do? What should I tell you for this video? Yes, I want to tell about Battle of Badr. Hmm, you know what Battle of Badr? If you Muslim, you know. So Battle of Badr is a big battle at that Hijriah at that years, and the Battle of Badr is very powerful. So you must hear the story carefully, guys. Next, to the story. This year, 624 AD, under the blazing suns, in the middle of the Badr desert, a small army of Muslims prepared to face a much larger enemy. This was no ordinary battle. It was a test of faith, a battle that changed the history of Islam forever. It all started with a conflict between the Muslims in Medina and the Quraysh in Mecca. After migrating to Medina, the Muslims were often threatened by the Quraysh of Mecca. It was then the Prophet Muhammad got information from the species that one of the most treasured trade caravan of that years, led by Abu Sufyan, was in its way from Syria to Mecca. Given the size of the caravan, Muhammad assembled an army 313 men, which until that was the largest number of Muslim troops ever deployed to the battlefield. The Prophet Muhammad led his own army and broke many of his main commanders, including his uncle Hamza and his future caliphs Abu Bakr Siddiq, Umar bin Khattab, and also Ali bin Abi Thalib. The Muslims also broke 70 camels and 3 horses, which meant that they had to walk or there to 4 people sit on one camel. However, many early Muslim sources, including the Quran itself, do not indicate that there was going to be a serious war. As the threat caravan of the Quraysh of Mecca from Medina, Abu Sufyan began to hear about Muhammad's plan to attack him. He sent messengers named Damdam to Mecca to get reinforcement. Immediately, the Quraysh of Mecca prepared an army of 1,000 men to protect the training party. Many nobles of the Quraysh of Mecca joined, including Amr bin Hisham, Walid bin Utbah, Shihab bin Rabi'ah, and Umay bin Halaf. The day of the battle. At dawn, the Quraysh army broke camp and moved toward the battlefield. It had rained the previous day, so they had to struggle as they broke their horses and camels up to hill of Akan. Some sources state that the sun was high when they made it to the top of hill. After descending the hill of Akankal, the Meccan army set up a new camp within the field. While resting, they sent out a scout, Umar bin Wahab, to find out where the Muslim ranks were. Umar reported Muhammad's army was small in number, and no other Muslim support troops will join the battle. The battle began with the leaders of both armies advancing spar their answer defense from the Muslim ranks, but were shot back by the Meccan troops, who did not want to create unnecessary answer. Instead, they only went to fight against the Quraysh Muslims. The Muslims therefore sent Ali, Ubaidah, and Hamza. The Muslim leaders' success in killing the Meccan leaders in a 3-on-3 fight, although Ubaidah received a severe wound from which he died. Then, Muslims armies began to fire arrows at their opponents. two Muslims and the unspecified number of Quraysh were killed. Before the battle, Muhammad had given the order to the Muslims to attack with their long-range weapons and to fight the Quraysh with short-range weapons only after they had approached. Immediately afterwards, he gave the order to charge, while throwing a handful of pebbles at the Meccan troops, an act that we probably a custom of the Arabs and Islam. Confusion is upon them. The Muslim troops exclaimed, "Yeah, Monsieur, Emit," and pushed back through the rank of the Quraysh troops. The magnitude of the Muslim invasion can be seen in several Quranic verses which mention the total of angels descend from heaven at the Battle of Badr to destroy the Quraysh. It shall be noted that early Muslim sources take this incident literally. There are several hadiths about Muhammad that discuss the angel Gabriel and his role in the battle. Whatever the cause, the outrage and demoralized Meccan soon scattered at field. The battle itself lasts only a few hours and finished a little past noon.
I'm sorry if I have I'm sorry if I have made mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.